Welcome to this week's Monday Minutes. My name is Kelly.
And my name is Jessie. And this week we're going to show you about a new plugin that you can add to your cataloging record. So you can search for an existing publisher in your records. Consistency.
Consistency is the key. This was something coming in 2011, but it's been backported. So you actually will have this on your site right now. To enable this feature, we're going to have to go into our frameworks. Of course, if you don't feel comfortable doing this and you're one of our partners, please feel free to reach out to us and we can certainly do this for you. Once we go into our administration area, we'll go into our MARC bibliographic frameworks. Your library may have more or less frameworks. It's just a matter of what your library does in the cataloging world. And we'll go ahead and make that change to our default framework. But of course, you can pick and choose whichever one you want.
One word of advice here, this I usually tell people, I usually in those actions export my framework before I make changes. If you are nervous about doing it, that way you always have a backup if something happens that you could re-import.
Yep, and another good tidbit, that's good, Jessie. I've never thought of that. Another good tidbit to know is you have over here on the left, you have a MARC bibliographic framework test. That will tell you if there are any errors. I would do one change and check my test, do another change and check my test instead of doing 7 changes and then checking, because then I'll have to remember what I did.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one too, Kelly.
So we're going to work with the publisher. So that's in the 260 or the 264. So a little tidbit of searching for a tag. If you do $260 $B, which is your publisher, this is going to bring you right to the publisher field. So you don't have to find this subfield. I'm in my 260B. If I go down to the other options, here is a plugin, and we've done another framework kind of change like this where we've added a plugin. The call number browse was also one we talked about. Yeah. So if you've done that. So the name of the plugin, it's from the Dropdown MARC 21 field 260b.pl. So that's what you want to link to, that 260b. And then you also could link it to the 264b, depending on which one you're using. And again, you can see it right there. So once you've done that, when you go and edit a record, and if there is a publisher or the wrong publisher, if it's written wrong, you can go ahead and make those changes, and Koha will search your database and find that publisher consistency-wise.
This is really good. So you don't have to worry about people like Random House. Did they capitalize both the R and the H, or is the R capitalized and the H isn't capitalized?
Absolutely. So I'll pop over to my 260. So let's get rid of Alfred, and we'll start typing Alfred, and that will come up with either, look, just like you said, there's 2 different ways. And you, of course, can write a report and find out which have each and make those changes if you wanted to do that. If I wanted to change it to maybe Harcourt Brace and Company, you can see this is all coming from your data. So all those catalogers that love a good project, this would be a good project. This is a great feature that, again, will allow your data to be consistent and not have to remember how to spell a publisher. If you know the first couple letters, you'll be good to go.
Excellent. This is a great one. This is a great plugin to help keep things consistent in your records.
Yep. And another enhancement has been submitted to do publication place. So, cities, countries. So that's in the works as well. So really exciting.
All right. This is another great one.
Have a great week.
Have a great week. Bye.
Bye.